So you can see I have now sewn all 4 corners and I'm ready to turn it inside out. So again, I'm putting my hand through and I'm gently pulling it. I want to use my chopstick, just like I did before. And I want to go into these corners here as well, which is my stand bottom. Scraping along to make that sit really nice and flat. And you can see how we've pinned for the seams to match up perfectly. That does pay off, because now when we've got the finished piece on the outside, you have a continuous line, which just looks really lovely. Poking out the corner here as well. And it is a lot easier to do that, getting this all poked out and ready, while your lining is not stuffed inside yet, where you still have your lining like this. Do the same for your lining. You're nearly there. All you have to do now is just close this last little bit here. So turn your seam allowances to the inside. Give it a bit of a stretch. It'll naturally sit flat. You might even want to go and just press over it with your iron. And then using a very narrow seam, just a little pin stitch here, again lining up the edge of the fabric with the edge of this hole, or maybe where the plastic meets the metal, if that's easier for you to use as a reference. You're going to go forward on your straight stitch, back stitch, and sew along. My hole stops here, so I want to go just a little bit past that. For demonstration purposes, I'm using blue here, but you most probably would want to choose a color that matches your lining, so it's inconspicuous. Either way, it's on the inside. Stuff your lining to the inside. Poke it just a little bit more so it sits flat. And you can see how it's lined and ready. And I might even just give it a quick press so it looks nicer. It's always nice when you finish a project, just to give it a press so you can see and be proud of what you've made when it looks its best. So you can see that is the back. And that is the front of my cute little pouch that I made for my son for his next sleepover. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sure your first pouch will be a success, just like mine.